record of 4 wins, 1 loss from Atlanta, Georgia, USA, Adrian A.J. Weathersby. And now his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet tall, 1.83 meters. Official weight, 180.6 pounds, 81.9 kilos. He has a professional record of 2 wins, no losses. Originally from Tehran, Iran. Now fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, USA. Shahryar Zolfagari.
All right, gentlemen, come on in. Went over the rules in the back. Let's have a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Most importantly, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. On my command, come out fighting.
This an all-line fight bounce this evening, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. 3 judges assigned by the Kansas Athletic Commission, scoring on the 10-point must system.
Red corner ready? Timekeeper.
The bell in round number 1. White and gold trunks for Adrian Weathersby. Black and gold trunks for Shahryar Zolfagari. Inside kick from Zolfagari.
Oh, look at the heavy leg kicks, just taking that front leg out. You see there's a difference in the stance. That's that Thai boxing leg kick versus that sideways karate stance.
To the clinch, there's the knee. Good separation, the kick on the exit. Right back to the inside comes Weathersby. Weathersby with the left hand.
You know, Adrian said he likes to, either fight out long with those flicky kicks or into the clinch. There's that knee.
Zolfagari again said in our fighter meeting, Carnage, I can't get stuck to the outside immediately. He's coming to the inside. Early stages of this fight. The other separation from Weathersby, head kick just off the mark from Zolfagari.
There's that big hook by Shah. There again, count on the left hook again. Circles around nicely.
Back to the jab goes Weathersby. Back to the inside comes Zolfagari.
I think they're going to probably need to just relax themselves a little bit. That was a spinning inside heel kick. Karate technique.
Well, this is a slip as such by referee Nick Behrens. Right back to it. That kick doesn't get through. That's definitely blocked by Zolfagari. For the full tie plum now for the knee from Adrian Weathersby. Looking for the turn. There's the spinning back elbow and the elbow right back.
Yeah, look, you can just see now Adrian's just coming in with that extra height advantage, wrapping him up. Attempted a few elbows on the inside before, and he grabs the back of the neck, drives that knee in.
Get to the calf kick. There's the hook to the body for Weathersby in return. Both fighters throwing big here, round number 1. 1:10 remaining in this opening round.
Yeah, you can see how Shah's got the power, but he's gassing quick. He's gassing quick here in the first round. We're only 2 minutes down. He's already looking like he's out of gas. This could be a problem for him.
Spinning back kick that caught the gloves. It drew a reaction from the Salina, Kansas crowd, but it did not land. That knee landed from Adrian Weathersby.
There's that knee work he spoke about.
And the uppercut with the rear right hand from the conventional right-handed orthodox stance. Jab to the body. Weathersby definitely throwing hands here, Carnage, in round number 1. Lead left hook, nothing there from Zolfagari.
Yeah, Shah's just looking for that one-shot bang. He's going to go for that spinning kick or that left hook, hoping for a one-shot knockout. It's not going to be enough here.
Kick in the armpit.
There it is, just taking his time, slipping the hook, going back into the clinch, drives the knee.
Southern duck under from Weathersby on that left hook from Zolfagari. Final stages, round number 1. Good opening round to start Lion Fight 65. Adrian Weathersby versus Shahryar Zolfagari in the cruiserweight division. We will go to round 2.
Yeah, look, you saw in the first seconds of that round where Shah just come in chopping heavy on the leg. I was super impressed with those leg kicks, but then Adrian took the rest of the round by using his side kicks from long range, coming in close, wrapping him up and doing exactly what he said yesterday. Clinching up, tying him up.
Too aggressive.
Work with the knees.
Move around. Don't let him clinch. Don't let him clinch or beat up his leg. Beat up his leg.
For sure his corner is going to be saying, to just be careful of those big punches. Take caution, cover up, and then get on the inside, wrap him up, take his hands away from him. That's what you want to do. You want to take away the bombs by clinching. You want to take away the spinning kicks by being in close. He's having a much better work, Adrian, from the clinch. So it's working well for him. I'd suggest that his coach is saying the exact same. Come into the next round, keep safe, but do the same thing again. As you can see there, look, bang, elbow, the spinning kick, that's where he's dangerous, but not enough to finish this round.
Round number 2. Zofagari told us I want to work off of the jab to come to the inside, but in round number 1, largely, Nathan, it was Weathersby working off of the jab to stay on the outside.
Yeah, what Shah needs to do is just relax, just settle down a bit, just take his time.
That right hand landed.
Yeah, he doesn't have much power in those hands. Weatherby doesn't really have a knockout shot. He's going to work his way into a win if Shah can't just relax and sit on his punch and just take his time.
Spinning back fist, that was definitely blocked by Zofagari. Lockdown pressure now from Weathersby. Stiff jab.
Yeah, that's when he needs to attack that front leg more. He saw that in the first round, Sean. He chopped it heavy. Slow him down a little. Take his legs out.
Jab to the body again from Adrian Weathersby. There's the naked right cross. A kick not there. See the volume right now coming from Adrian Weathersby. Good turn from Zofagari, but then doesn't throw.
Yeah, he's just going for that one shot. And when he misses, he's gassed. Spinning heel kick to the inside thigh. That one doesn't tickle.
Inside kick lands from Shahriar Zofagari. Good right hand, then the left. That was actually a 2-1 thrown by Weathersby.
Ate that right hand. He looks for a spinning elbow. Got tied up in the clinch. Almost needing the head. There's that right hand again.
Weathersby continuing to land his punches. Now lands that downward elbow partially.
That's good work from Weathersby. He needs to exactly do that. Hit that cross and punch into the clinch.
80 seconds remaining, round number 2. Good round for Adrian Weathersby. Weathersby controlling from range. Again, not a lot of volume from Zofagari.
You can see he's blowing hard. All that muscle mass he's finding it hard to breathe now in there. He's still dangerous. He has one shot knockout power, so he's still in there for a win.
Last sequence, the entry was on the right uppercut. That's a bit audacious from Zofagari, but it did not land. Neither did that lead left hand. Good knee to the inside from Weathersby.
Yeah, there was that big spinning hook.
See those huge hooks, but the duck under from Weathersby, the counter right back to the inside.
Yeah, that's where he's dangerous, but he's just missing tonight. There it was. There's the hook again, over the top.
Overhand right. That is the punch that Weathersby said he feels is Zofagari's most effective. Stiff jab again. Rear team spinning back fist again, catches the gloves of Weathersby. Weathersby timing those spinning strikes well.
He's doing it well. I'm just not sure if Shah's going to last the distance this fight. Looks like he's gassing out already, round 2. Everything he throws is with power, but he still can knock you out. Adrian's doing well, tying him up in the clinch and working those knees.
Final seconds, round number 2. We will move to round 3.
Let's have a look at the slow-mo. There's a big flurry there from Adrian. Just 1-2 down the middle, hitting him on the chin. Beautiful right hand. Eats that one. Attempts the spinning elbow, but gets caught in the middle of the clinch. There's a big spinning back fist. That's his technique. He's almost knocking him out tonight. It's dangerous. Nice little heated exchange. But as you can see, Shah's breathing hard. He's got to kind of relax into it, but take that oxygen in the round break. Adrian just seems to grow in confidence.
Weathersby was adamant when we spoke to him in our fighter meeting, Nathan. He said, I want to move laterally, but I don't want to exit moving backwards. And he has largely done that tonight.
That's because he doesn't want to get on the end of that hook or that spinning heel kick. You see, the spinning back fist, the big hook, the spinning wheel kick, all the things from Shah that he throws, they're knockout strikes.
Round number 3. Back to the jab goes Weathersby.
That's better. You look at Shah now. Relaxed, taking his time, goes for the leg chop.
Big outside kick, switches to the inside kick. That was in the cup, recognized as such immediately by referee Nick Behrens. Time is called.
You see how he started that round. Relaxed, calm, composed. Just hit the shots. There's no need to rush it. Get too excited.
You guys are both in motion when that happens, so I warn you.
See there? Inside leg kick comes inside, returns the same one, just hits in the groin. It's never by purpose, but always slips up on the inside sometimes.
Great refereeing by Nick Behrens. Calling time, telling Zofagari, take your time. Under the rules set, Zofagari has up to 5 minutes to continue. Behrens recognizing unintentional foul on the low blow from Weathersby, but still warning him. Intentional or unintentional, fighters in all combat sports have to control their strikes.
Be in control of
Yeah,
your
I think
technique,
that kind of worked,
right?
other than a little tickle there, kind of worked in his favour.
Keep it clean.
To be able to, take a few more seconds to get those oxygen in the lungs as he chops that outside leg heavy again. That's what I want to see from him. Heavy outside.
Spinning back kick. Zofagari taking himself off balance, landing on the second rope.
That'll take your head off, but it'll also drain the oxygen as well.
Back to the inside.
Push him off you. Push him off you. Push him off you.
He attempts a spinning elbow there. Gets tied up inside. There's Weathersby going in for the clinch. Nice little snap kick to the head.
Landed with the foot, though, more than the shin. Zofagari walking through it. Nothing on that kick.
Much more that karate style of a slap kick. They flick it up with the foot.
Check left hook, didn't fully land from Adrian Weathersby. Fighters throwing some flash here in round number 3, but not landing with the flash.
There's that landed. That's the kick. That's what I want to see. He can finish the fight with that kick. Just takes his time, just pins it every time.
Come on.
See the big swings? The counter right hand from Weathersby. From our commentary position ringside, we can actually hear the grunts of Zofagari when he throws those hooks and uppercuts.
Grunting away with every punch, which is good. It means business, but he ate that right hand.
Lean on the right hand from Weathersby. Back to the center of the ring we go. 70 seconds remaining, round number 3.
Nice little kick to the middle, 2 double kicks, no return.
Make him pay. Come on.
Off the jab once more.
Come on. Set it up. Come on.
Nothing on that lead left hook from Zofagari.
Make him feel the power. Come on.
There's that big overhand right. Again, we heard the grunt. Zofagari.
It's like a Rocky fight here. He's just throwing with noise, plunging and groaning, looking for the one-shot knockout. He could definitely potentially still get it. There's heaviness in those punches.
Come on.
I think that spinning back kick was Weathersby stepping into the pocket to negate the power.
Hasn't been too many elbows here tonight from the clinch. There's that kick.
And off target, so was that overhand right, but it was thrown big nonetheless from Zofagari. Stretch drive now of round number 3.
Yeah, I mean, Shahar might find his second win and come back.
Let's go. Busy. Go. Win the round. Go.
Heavy pressure on the inside. Looking for the knee, and there it is from Adrian Weathersby. Just before the horn that ends round number 3. I think Weathersby thought that was the end of the fight. He started bowing to the crowd.
He started to bow. It's a 5-round fight, buddy. 5 rounds. This is round 4. You know what? The corner of Adrian right now needs to be saying, look, you're doing well. You're fighting smart. You can win this fight. You just got to stay safe. The only thing that Shah can do against you is hit you with a looping hook or a looping spinning kick or a looping spinning back fist. Just be smart. Guard up. Tie him up, clinch him, drive the knees, and potentially throw some elbows. He has the range, he has the height advantage. He could drop the elbows on top of his head. Where Shahar's corner, what they need to say to him is calm down. You've got power, reserve it, and fight for the right time. It's all about the timing of the strike, not the volume of the throwing too much volume and then just gassing himself out. Got 2 more rounds here.
Set for round number 4.
Fourth round. Timekeeper.
Round number 4 underway. Sporting touch of hands. Kick doesn't get through on the lead kick from Weathersby.
Yeah, that's all Shah needs to do is just like that. It's not hurting me. It's fine. Just take the kick, bite your time. Take the kick, bite your time, and look for the heavy strike. Those kicks there's nothing in those kicks. It's not going to hurt him, so he could actually take that kick and sweep him if he wanted.
Short on the left hand.
Get your energy, baby. Lead leg.
Weathersby has been throwing a lot of jabs, tentative to do so here in round number 4. Weathersby's corner now telling him, go forward. There's the jab.
Yeah, they're the heavy leg kicks. That's 2 unanswered leg kicks. He could finish his fight with leg kicks. He just kept throwing them.
Fagari really sitting down on those outside kicks.
Look at the size of his quads.
Thing on that head kick from Weathersby.
There it is again. Bang. 3 unanswered chops. He's not going to check that kick. He can win this fight with leg chops. Set it up, wait for the shot, bang, hit it again, there it was. That's smart, hands up, and smack that leg. There it is again, bang.
So Fagari again, sitting down on those kicks.
Perfect. This is perfect game plan for this round.
Into the inside.
Look, Weathersby doesn't have knockout power. He's not going to be able to finish him unless he cuts him with an elbow or puts a knee in his face. He may as well take his time and chop that outside leg.
Weatherby's output has definitely slowed down here. There's the side kick he talked so much about in our fighter meeting, but he hasn't thrown it a lot since round 2. Overhand right back to the body comes Fagari. And there's that chopping outside kick.
Well, one of the things that Shah said yesterday is, I like to get hit, it turns me on. You know, he's been hit quite a few times tonight, so he got what he wished for.
There are some fighters who say, I don't mind being hit, and there are some who say, I like to be hit. So Fagari is in that latter category.
Yeah, look, he's taking the shots well. It's not bothering him.
There's that right hand.
No one did.
Right hand again, naked without the jab. Subplot of this fight, Weathersby has been more effective with his punches, Fagari with his kicks, namely the outside kick.
Move your feet, Shaw. Move your feet, buddy.
Weathersby with that right hand again, that's getting through.
He's just dropping that left hand. It's around his waist, so he just eats that right hand. He's got the height, he's got the range, got the reach. It's going to tag him every time. There's 2 elbows there from the inside, which was nice from Adrian.
Spinning back fist off the mark from Shahriar Zofagari. Final seconds, round number 4 in the cruiserweight division. Looking for the axe kick and the side kick. Neither landed. Naked right hand again, head kick.
Popped it on his neck, but it just stopped there. Didn't quite go through.
We will move to the 5th and final round.
Yeah, you look at these leg kicks, Sean, like he's just laying it, bang, across the quad. I mean, that's the Thai boxing kick. You chop the tree down, finish a fight. As many fighters have been dropped with leg kicks in Muay Thai. A nice little flow. You see there, little headed exchange with hands, but he's dropping that left hand, Shahan. Just Weathersby just keeps popping him on the chin, adding him up. The referee, the judges, they're going to be scoring big points there. He's just not even defending him. Unanswered. It's a high score. Just popping it on the chin. Doesn't matter if he's tough. He's losing points every time.
You heard the whistle, the call of seconds out. 5th and final round upcoming. Both fighters have definitely had their moments.
5th and final round, gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready?
The volume thus far belongs to Adrian Weathersby. The power, especially on those chopping outside kicks, belongs by and large to Shahriar Zofagari. With that said, though, Weathersby has definitely landed some effective right hands.
Yeah, he's probably landed about 15 of them.
Not always with power, but with precision.
Yeah. He's not a power fighter. Probably comes from a points karate background to start with, and then develop speed and accuracy. Shah obviously is very, Kyokushin karate, which is a lot of power-based style of striking.
Left hook and to the left jab. There's that right hand again. Inside kick that time from Zofagari. Almost used it as a rangefinder.
Yeah, if Adrian could just pop those elbows from the close range, he would have been able to do some damage by now, because You know, the hands of Shahar are low as he goes into the clinch. Perfect opportunity to just throw an elbow over the top, crossing elbow, axe elbow, either one.
Jumping elbow there. And you see Weathersby dipping his head, looking for the right hand off of the jab. There's the side kick.
He landed one. It takes a lot of energy to throw those kicks.
Overhand right on the turn. Overhand right again from Adrian Weathersby. Fugari looking for the entry, was thinking about throwing the left uppercut.
How quick that foot went up there.
Tentative on the inside kick from Zofagari. Low blow, no recognition, no concern from referee Nick Behrens. He didn't feel it occurred, so we fight on.
Another right hand, left hook, right hand, big knee in the midsection.
To the inside. Landing back kick, but off the mark from Zofagari.
Yeah, missed the chin by about an inch.
Zofagari's shown a lot of creativity. We saw the axe kick at the end of round number 4, but a lot of those flashier strikes just haven't landed.
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy. So he's left wide open, and he's left, with his energy bar going down, down, down as he eats right hands. It's like that one.
40 seconds now remaining in this fight. Back fist, that caught all glove.
Back fist into a side kick.
Lockdown pressure again from Adrian Weathersby. Weathersby's corner just to close the show.
Almost on the chin. Pop that up beautifully. Hits a right hand.
Zofagari so effective with those outside kicks, largely abandoned here in the 5th and final round.
Final seconds.
Zofagari on the backward step, looking for the entry once more. There's the Weathersby jab. Overhand right. Weathersby pulls back. Short elbow, the knee. That proves to be the final strike of this fight. Very competitive. Adrian Weathersby versus Shahriar Zofagari.
Yes, beautiful karate kick there. As Weathersby throws that side kick. He spoke about that side kick in the press conference. A nice good hand combination to finish it off. Side kick. It worked well for him tonight. Didn't get the KO. But I'd say that Adrian got the win here. I was quite surprised, Sean, that, Shahar kept going. He looked gassed in the first 2 minutes of the first round, but he managed to stand there and still throw for the 5 rounds. Not enough to obviously be effective, but he still was there throwing bombs all the way through. But I'm going to give that fight unofficially, of course, to Adrian Weathersby. Just seemed to work a little bit more with those right hands in the clinch with the knees. The up kicks, the side kicks.
Gentlemen, over here. We'll look that way.
But we'll leave it to the judges, of course, see what they've got to say.
Again, the judges assigned by the Kansas Athletic Commission. Their scorecards have been tallied. To learn the winner of this fight, we send it to Michael Vale.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Greg DeVilbiss scores the bout 48-47, and both judges, Stephen Graham and Kerry Hatley, scored about the same 49-46. For your winner by unanimous decision, Adrian A.J. Weathersby.
Unanimous decision win for Adrian Weathersby. So the math, 48-47 is 3 rounds to 2. And then a pair of 49-46.